Welcome to outlining the value proposition, which is the first step in the process to try and go through your sales funnel. In this step, what we're trying to do is to make sure that you can put together a very compelling elevator pitch that the customer or your prospect would be interested in saying, yes, I'd like to know more. Now, this elevator pitch typically can be used either in a presentation, over the phone, or also via email. An outlined value proposition to the customer has to focus specifically on them. So it does not contain things more specifically like what you do, but what the customer's real problem is, your solution, how is it different from other people or other solutions. So here is what the outlining of the value proposition specifically looks like in an elevator pitch. For this type of customer, which is specifically what is their industry or their size or their title or their specific location, who has this problem, express the problem in a more specific way than generic things. For example, if you say everybody who has an operational cost issue, it's not as interesting. But if you say anybody who has an issue with being able to get faster sales specific data from their field sales force into the corporate office, then that's more specific. Then you talk about the solution. We offer this solution, which is your specific product or your specific solution, and how is it different from others. So that's the outline of what your value proposition should look like. For this type of customer who has this problem, this is a solution we offer which is different in this specific way from others. Let me give you a couple of examples. First one on the B2C side, and then we'll see on the B2B side. Even if you look at someone like Amazon.com, the first thing they say is for whom? For book lovers everywhere. So Amazon.com right now, as a solution, offers a wide variety of books to everybody who needs books. But their target specifically is for book lovers. The solution that they offer is the largest collection of books. The problem they're trying to address is that after you go and you're interested in buying a book in a specific store, you would find that you'd waste a lot of time getting into the car, driving to the store, going down every aisle, looking for the title. Instead, you can just sit at your desk, find a few titles after you search, and then instead of driving all over town, the book arrives to you. So let's summarize again. For this type of customer, book lovers, who has this problem, instead of going all around town and driving to find books that may not exist, we have this solution, the largest collection of books, that is different in this specific way. The largest collection at the best possible speed, and the solution comes to you. So this is an example of how the value proposition is very simple and crisp in a B2C example. Now let's look at a B2B example. SAP. Now, even though SAP offers an enterprise automation solution that is viable and useful for every type of customer, they specifically say in their value proposition and elevator pitch that they are primarily trying to target Fortune 1000 customers who have this problem, who want to improve customer relationships and increase efficiencies across the supply chain. So nowhere in this you actually find them talking about ERP. Although everybody associates SAP with an ERP solution, they talk about problems their customers have. The problems are supply chain relationships and efficiencies that have issues, and also customer relationships that they want to improve. What SAP does uniquely and differently is provide business process automation for over specifically 25 industries. And hence, the difference for them is the unique business process, and the automation and the cost reduction is the value proposition to the customer. So here are two examples of how your value proposition can appear both as an example in the B2C case and the B2B case. Your value proposition typically comes out as an elevator pitch, and it has these 4 and 5th exactly element before. For this type of customer, we solve this specific problem with this kind of solution, which is different and unique in this way from other competitors.